Hi, I'm Scott, and this is Scott Rod's Wicked Rides. Alright, so today I'm going to try my bolt buster. It's a heating induction tool. I used one at the high school one time and it really helped me get my tie rod end off, and I was over here fighting with my Dodge, and of course the other side come right off and this side did not, and I was fighting it. I was like, man, I really wish I had some torches. Well, I just bought this, haven't really tried it yet. I'm going to show you guys how good it is, because it's definitely worth having in your shop if you don't like struggling on frozen parts. So here we go, let's go try this out. So what you do, since I can't just fit it over the bolt, it's a tie rod end, there's a straight one that comes. It says to loop it around at least 3 times. We got 3 little coils there. Try making it as even as you can. And then you have to come down here. You gotta loosen up the 2 holes with the 2 bolts, 1 on each side. And it says that you have to make sure that they stay tight while you use it. Don't apply it for longer than 2 minutes. As soon as it starts getting red, let off. So I'm gonna show you guys how quick and easy this actually does work, and how quick I can get this tie rod end instead of fighting it for the next 2 days. 2 minutes. Look how quick that is. That thing, I couldn't even get it to move earlier. Oh yeah. So there you go. That was just a straight piece. I wound it around my tie rod end, heated up just the tie rod end, got it off the threads. It says to get to it as quick as you can. Well, me just being safe, I wanted to unplug it, and I disconnected it from the tool because I couldn't get it all the way off of there. So that was my demonstration of using the heat induction tool. All right, well, as you see, the truck's still not out of my way. It is now Thursday. I broke my ball joint press on the driver's side, so I had to order a piece. It didn't come in until yesterday. I finally got the ball joint pressed out yesterday. So we're finally making progress on this truck. Yeah, I haven't made much progress anywhere else because I'm still actually trying to recover from my girlfriend's birthday. Pretty sure that I'm just not gonna drink anymore because I can't take off this many days. I can't feel like this. I'm getting too old for this crap. So I just need to stick to being the designated driver when we go places instead of taking a party bus and going all out because I don't know how to behave. So this week we went to my lowrider buddies. We put the camshaft in, we buttoned up the whole bottom end, we brought it back here, we walked around his shop a little bit. He's got a Cadillac that's LS swapped. I think there was a Buick or an Oldsmobile up on the rack, the white one, that's LS swapped. The 69 Camaro, that's LS swapped. We were working on my LS engine. So obviously that guy does a lot of LS stuff. I've done a lot of 4-cylinder turbo Chrysler stuff, and I've done a lot of small block Chevys. But I don't know all the tricks and secrets to the LS motors. The only reason why I had that guy help me like put the engine together, because I usually do all my own engines, but I know he does this every day. I know he knows secrets. I know he knows special part numbers that we can get cheaper parts certain places. So I went and I took a little class pretty much, and I learned as much as I could from my buddy, and it was actually worth it because he taught me a lot of secrets that going to the machine shop, pieces that might not come back, something to look for. If you're having oil pressure issues, there's an O-ring in a certain spot that might go out. Always change this, always change that. Don't reuse this, don't reuse that. So I learned a lot. I'm glad that I did that little part with him. So for the future, because I've got a lot of LS engines getting ready to be dropped in, I'll be able to do better at what I'm getting ready to do. So I did get to, however, buy one of these not too long ago. Yeah, a heat induction tool, and I don't really have good ventilation in my shop. So I don't really have good ventilation in my shop, so I don't really like to use torches. It's obviously on jack stand, so I can't just push it outside to work on it for torching. And I'm not trying to breathe all that stuff in. So I got a heat induction tool, and we used that for the first time ever on the driver's side because I could not get the tie rod end to budge off of the inner tie rod. I got it loose. You guys seen in the video, this one came right apart, went back together. That one did not. So it was like 15-20 seconds on the heat induction tool. It came right off. I did a little video. I don't know if you can see much there's not much room over there. Like I said, it's on jack stands. Maybe next time I'll be able to do a better video. But, so we don't have much that got done yet. Like I said, it's only Thursday. I'm still gonna try and get Sketchy torn all the rest of the way apart. We got little touch-ups to do on that arch, and then that's disappearing this Saturday, so I'll have that room back again. So yeah, I'm just trying. I'm hurting. So yeah, we're gonna keep plucking away as hard as I can here, and we'll see what all we can get done. So let's go. All right, well, since we're at this point, this knuckle, when I broke the lower ball joint loose, this thing, when I caught it when it was falling, yeah, that's what hurt my back. I don't know, it's probably good 60 to 100 pounds. So yeah, recommend don't forget to leave that lower nut on when you're doing the ball joints on these trucks. I did it on the other side, I didn't do it on this side. Yep, regretting it now. My back's not feeling too good. But we're getting it done. So finally getting somewhere. We're gonna get back on Sketchy after this. So let's continue on. Today, I got a package I've been waiting on since Christmas. And I've been trying to keep all of this on the hush. Not really, I've been telling everybody I know. But I got a lot of LS engines around here. And well, I was told you could put a Hellcat blower on one. So So now I have cathedral port to Hellcat blower adapters for my LS engines. Yeah, we'll be messing with this here soon, but I gotta focus on Sketchy. But we have them, and we just so happen to have something else over here. So. Yep, we already got the Hellcat blower. So now we've got the adapters, and next it'll be a couple adapters for the throttle body. All right. Okay, so now that we have the Hellcat blower, we have a bunch of LS engines, and we have these awesome adapter plates they just started making. One of these pickup trucks is going to be a lot of fun. Haven't decided which one yet. They all would be really cool with the Hellcat blower on them. But like I said, we got to focus on Sketchy. I really don't need to be sidetracked anymore. I need to get Sketchy done. I want Sketchy running and driving this summer, so I really need to focus on just that. I finally got the Dodge out of here. We touched up paint on the arch today. It's leaving Saturday anyways. I'm going to try and get this bed off of this truck, hopefully tonight or tomorrow, and then start working on the cab, because yeah, I still want this frame stripped down. I know I keep on being like a broken record, but I'm not stopping until that's done. So I'm gonna pluck away with what I can right now. Here we go. So I went back to my lowrider buddy's shop this week, and we put the camshaft in the block, we put the new oil pan on the block, we sealed up the block, and then I brought it back home. So I'm just waiting on my cylinder heads for the engine for Sketchy. I had a little falling out with my ball joint press on the driver's side of the Dodge. So it felt like breaking. I had to order another one, had to wait a couple days for that, so the Dodge didn't get out of the way until like Wednesday. Then we worked on the arch Thursday and Friday. We took the arch over Saturday morning, so I've pretty much only been working on the truck a couple days this week. Had a lot of other stuff going on in the background too. We're trying to get going on the farm, trying to get stuff set up. Yeah, but we got the work truck all done. I'm gonna go 3 times next week to do some trailers, so it'll be a busy week for me. And then see if I can't get my cousin over here to get these cab mount bolts taken out so we get the cab off and get this frame stripped the rest of the way down so I can get it to the frame, blast and shop, and get this thing powder coated. And then once that's done, and we can't take much more off of this, it's it's gonna start getting rebuilt eventually. So hopefully soon, hopefully next week, we'll be able to get it the rest of the way stripped down so I can start the following week rebuilding something. I'm ready to get this QA1 suspension out of the box. I'm ready to start, mocking it up. I'm ready to start getting it bolted up. I got the bed off too. My plan for the bed is to flip it upside down while it's off of the truck, undercoat the living daylights out of it. That way, that's all ready to go. All we got to worry about is the paint job on the upper. Same with the cab. The whole reason I want to get the cab off, I got new cab mounts that came with the bushing kit I had a while back, so I got polyurethane bushings. That would have been the only 4 bushings that weren't changed on the whole truck, and then the cab wouldn't have been painted underneath. I don't like half-assing stuff, so I'm gonna go all in with it. So it's gonna have all new bushings everywhere. It's gonna have all new cab bolts now, I guess. And then we'll get that done too. So, yeah, we got the Harley dug out today. We got the open and run for Fat Daddy's Seneca, Illinois, coming up on April 26th. April 26th is the open and run for Harleys at Fat Daddy's Seneca, Illinois. If you want to come down and be part of it, you want to ride your bike all the way to Seneca, I'm pretty sure I'll get you details on that for next week. But April 26th, so we got, let's see, not this Saturday coming up would be the 19th. Yeah, so then we got the following weekend. So 2 weeks we got, and we're gonna do the open and ride at Fat Daddy's, our local bar that helps us out. So if you're a rider and you got a bike, come on out, join us. Especially if the weather's nice, can't beat it. So if you like what you see, hit that like, subscribe, and notification button, because we have new videos coming out every Monday.